Hey guys, I just wanted to take this video. I've been pretty sick this past week, so I had lost a lot of my voice, but I'm getting it back, and I was gonna wait maybe like next week to post, but I figured while I have my voice, I might as well go ahead and post, and hopefully, it doesn't go out while I'm posting this. So anyway, I just wanted to post about traveling numbers. The two that I'm noticing right now is 537 and then the 626. And I know I don't have the 626 written down for Colorado, and I'll discuss that in just a bit here. What else? Oh, and one other thing. So I've been forgetting to put the date on my videos, and it's kind of hard to track without the date. So I'm going to go ahead and state that real quick. So the date today is May 5th, 2017. And then those of you who are new to my channel, the one thing I like to do every now and then is to, or not every now and then, it seems like I'm doing this on a weekly basis. So, or I just do it whenever I happen to notice the traveling numbers. So if you're new, what that means, the traveling numbers, it just means that the numbers are traveling to multiple states. And then what I like to do typically is I like to give you guys an example and maybe give you like a trio set to play. And I was looking at Colorado, and I realized that I had forgotten to post for Colorado in my main numbers. So my apologies to you guys. Excuse me. But for Colorado, I couldn't really find a trio set to play. So what I was looking at, I've discussed this trio before. So the 616, the 313, and the 919. I've noticed that they're traveling. I don't know if they're continuing to travel or if they're just beginning to travel again. So, in your states, make sure you double check your guys' history and see if your state is bound for repeat numbers if they've already shown up. If they have not, then you see if, like in the past, if like the 616, the 199, and the 313, if they happen to follow each other in that trio set. And then if your state does, then make sure, like say like 616 hit, make sure you're playing, the 313 and the 919. And a little bit ironically, Colorado, I saw 313 had hit in April, and then the number 699, and I was like, okay, Colorado's just getting tricky, and they just mirrored the 199 into a 699, and then I thought, okay, so that means 616 must be on its way, and and then I happened to check it, just before I am posting this, and 199 hit in Colorado, so I just thought it was kind of funny. So Colorado, make sure that you check and see if you typically have, 616, 313, and 199 follow each other. I'm a little bit leery about the 616 just because you had I don't know. I'm not sure what the pattern is because I haven't looked back in Colorado. So make sure you check it before you play it and see if typically 616 comes after 133 and the 199. The one thing I will say, like if the 616 does come, it's probably going to show up as 616 because from what I've seen, when it comes in as 313, 199, and then 616, normally the 616 will follow exactly like that as 616. So the reason I put in 537, I did see that you guys got it last month. Excuse me. Is So I saw you guys had the 537, and I don't know if it's typically a repeat number for you guys. So make sure you check it and double check it. If not, then I would say to go ahead and play it. And then the 690, I just happen to like that number for you guys. So 690. And make sure you do the mirrors. So 161, 082, 145. And then also one thing I wanted to state, so 626, I saw it fell in your Dayside, Colorado. And that one, I'm not really liking the 626 for you guys. I don't see that it repeats very much for you. Make sure you double check it though. And then one thing too I wanted to say is, I know last month I was seeing I think it was 181, and I can't recall the other number right now, but 181. I'm not seeing it right now, but make sure it's in your radar, because I was seeing that a lot last month, and I don't know again if that's going to be repeat numbers or not. So also what I did, so there's a pair strategy that I use that I'm not going to go into detail here, but I went ahead and applied the theory that I have to Colorado. And Colorado, you guys are very, very tricky. I wasn't seeing a pattern at first, and then I was testing it with mirror numbers, and it looks like your pairs are coming in as the mirror numbers. So, but you guys are driving me crazy. But so the day that I think is going to be bringing your guys' pair, is bringing your guys' pairs, is Wednesdays. So the number that fell this past Wednesday is 454. So that gives the pairs of 45, 54, 90, and 09. And so make sure you're on the lookout for those numbers. I would say probably like 7. I would say 7 days at maximum. And then the reason I wrote in 6-8 pair right here is I went back a little bit, and the 6-8 pair, like if it's like 681, 680, 682, etc., then it typically will bring in the 09 or 90 pair shortly after, maybe within like 5 to 6 days, at the max, or maybe 7 at the max, I would say. And then the other thing, so we already know that this theory, so far works for New Jersey. So New Jersey, your past number for Thursday was 393. So make sure you're on the lookout for pairs 39, 93, 84, and 48 in the next few days. And then same thing, we know that Missouri's numbers are brought in by Friday pairs. So 97, 77, 79, 42, and 22. And make sure you might need to switch 42 to 24. And the reason is because they had 977 today. And then one of the other things I just wanted to touch on is some of the months, they can be very wonky. So this thing that I'm going to say right now is not going to apply, to what I just said. But I wanted to show you guys something. So I was looking at some of the numbers that fell this week for May. And so I had posted some numbers for May. And I know it's very early, but I wanted to show you guys a trick because they're being very wacky this month. So this is for Ohio. On their day side, they had, I think it was 148 or 841, or it may have been some other way it came together. But so you see how in the top here, I put 813, and then it came in as 148. So what I would recommend, make sure you go back to your state and see what I had posted for you guys. And it doesn't matter what state, like whatever state I had posted, this applies to. So you see how 813, it came into this bottom here, the 841. So what I would recommend, so let's say, because there's a lot of states that it didn't happen to come into the bottom here where I had posted it. So let's say you had, I don't know, like this is hypothetical. So let's say you had 1 came into your state. So what I would recommend, so you see how that is 503 right now. So I would go ahead and put it as on your next two numbers. Make sure you post them as 811, and then the bottom one would then become 691. And again, it's early in May. I don't know if it's just this first week of May is being kind of wacky. But I just wanted to state that really quick. I just want to, I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys. And then, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to cover today because my throat's, starting to act up again. So I'll let you guys go. But that's all I have for now.